Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your Kmart interview. So if you have a Kmart interview coming up and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough behavioural interview questions for any role at Kmart, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of Kmart interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your Kmart interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your Kmart interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first Kmart interview question to prepare for, which is that tough opening interview question: tell me about yourself. Now, this may also be phrased as introduce yourself, and it will be the very first question that you will have to answer in your Kmart interview. And it's your chance to start positively and be that standout candidate. So use this opportunity to talk about the skills and qualities you have, not your home life or your personal life, unless it's relevant to the job role. Instead, focus on your experience and passion for working in the role and how you're going to add value to Kmart and their brand. So a great way to do this and effectively come across in your answer to this interview question is to get a copy of the job description and focus on telling the hiring manager and the interview panel how your skills are a perfect match to those that they desire. So for example, if on the job description they state they're seeking someone who's a team worker with great customer service skills, then throughout your Kmart interview answers, be sure to use those exact terms and demonstrate where you have done so previously. So let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be considered for this position at your Kmart store today. I consider myself to be a friendly and outgoing person who tackles challenges head on with a positive can-do mindset. In addition, I thrive in fast-paced customer-facing roles, and I'm confident in my ability not just to handle the duties of this position successfully, but to excel in it. I have extensive experience in retail, having worked at Target as a retail assistant for 4 years and a sales assistant at Hobby Lobby for 6 years. My background in customer-facing retail roles has equipped me with the qualities necessary to succeed in this role, such as excellent communication and organisational skills, and the self-assurance to answer inquiries and resolve concerns from customers. Outside of work, I am motivated by my supportive family, who are more than accommodating to my work rota. I also attend a weekly local neighbourhood jogging club, as a healthy and active lifestyle is very important to me, particularly when working in positions that require me to be on my feet for long shifts. If given the chance, I promise to do my very best as a team member to ensure that customers of this Kmart location have a positive shopping experience. Wow, what a brilliant way to kickstart your interview and be the standout candidate. So remember, by giving a strong answer to this question, just like this one, it puts you in a really good position to be confident for the rest of your interview to come and the answers that you deliver. So let's move on to the next Kmart interview question, which is: how would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them, and why? Now, dealing with difficult customers is a reality that many employees face. The hiring manager at Kmart will want to know that you will remain calm and professional and represent their company in a positive light at all times. It is therefore essential to demonstrate that you will not be reactive or respond negatively. Instead, showcase that you have good customer service and communication skills, and that you are aware that you're representing the company and can follow their policies. So here's a great example answer to help you. How would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them, and why? I understand that working in all customer-facing roles, such as this one, requires excellent customer service skills to maintain the excellent reputation of the brand, and so that customers become advocates of the Kmart brand and make repeat purchases. This includes being able to resolve complaints from difficult, angry, or frustrated customers. When dealing with these customers, I must remain calm and carefully follow my Kmart staff training. I'm aware that responding to the customer in an unprofessional manner will reflect negatively on the Kmart brand as well as escalate the situation further. Instead, I would listen carefully to fully understand the reason for their complaint so that we can fix the problem and find a solution that suited everyone. If a customer approached me in store and was unsatisfied with a product, I would politely ask what they disliked about it. I would then work to effectively resolve the issue by offering them a replacement product or alternative, or a full refund for the particular product if this was appropriate. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 21 Kmart interview questions and answers for all job roles at Kmart to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones that we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next Kmart interview question for you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? The hiring manager is asking this interview question for 2 reasons. 1, they want to know that you want to work for their company for the long term. That's really important. They don't want to spend time, money and resources investing in someone else, hiring them, training them up, for them to only leave the job role after a short period of time and have to repeat that process all over again. So say you want to work for their company for the long term, if that's true. Number 2, they also want to know that you are ambitious and that you have a vision for your professional development and in turn will add value to their company. So here's a great example answer to help you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years' time, I see myself working at this Kmart location. By this time, I would hope to have proved myself to be a dedicated, valued and established member of the team. I'm a great advocate for continued learning, and so I'll have undergone various additional training courses in this time. I would also like to be seen as a respected member of the team who colleagues come to for help, and I would love to train up new members of staff as they join the Kmart family. Finally, as an ambitious individual, I strive for professional growth, and in 5 years, I would ideally be working in a more senior position, such as assistant floor manager. Okay, the next Kmart interview question to prepare for is, why do you want to work here? Or why do you want to work at Kmart? Now this interview question is a tough one. You must demonstrate your passion for working in the role at their company, show you understand Kmart's brand reputation and your commitment to wanting to work for Kmart for the long term. Here's a great example answer to help you. Why do you want to work here? Having shopped at Kmart for several years as a customer, I can attest to the high quality of your extensive range of products as well as the friendliness and professionalism of your staff. I'm looking for permanent employment with an employer that will support and encourage me throughout my career development over the years to come. Before applying for this role with your company, I reached out to a number of Kmart staff via LinkedIn to be sure that your company would be a great match for me. The feedback that I received on the welcoming and supportive work environment fostered by the Kmart brand made my decision an easy one. When researching the Kmart brand, I was particularly impressed by your collaborative work with the Salvation Army over the Christmas period with your Kmart's Wishing Tree project, something I would very much like to become involved in. Having raised money for the Salvation Army on several occasions, I would be honoured to work for a company working closely with a charity so close to my heart. Last but not least, I thrive in fast-paced customer-facing environments and feel that my skill set is a great match for this role at Kmart. For these reasons, I'm enthusiastic and excited by the opportunity of starting a career with the Kmart family. Well, that's a great answer to that interview question. Why do you want to work at Kmart? Okay, let's move on to the next Kmart interview question, which is, what hours can you work? As simple as this question sounds, many candidates get this wrong. To impress the hiring manager, you need to show that you are flexible. You can do this by saying you are reliable and punctual, and that you can take on extra shifts at short notice, and that you'll be on hand to cover for absent staff. So here's a great example answer to help you. What hours can you work? I'm aware of the fact that you require staff here at Kmart that are dependable, reliable and hardworking. Therefore, after giving the matter serious thought, I am willing to commit to working hours outside of the typical 9 to 5 framework. For example, I understand that over the holiday period, Kmart becomes very popular and I would be willing to work extra hours over this time and as much as needed. As a dedicated team member, I consider it my duty to help the company succeed by taking on any necessary extra shifts during busy periods. I would also be willing to work unsociable hours and weekends if that was what was required of me. Additionally, I would also be readily available to cover shifts at short notice. I am a highly dependable individual whom you can rely on to arrive punctually before each of my shifts and cover unexpected gaps in the rota with little notice. So in preparation for your Kmart interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. Tell me about a time when you went above and beyond to achieve a goal. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Tell me about a time when you worked as part of a team. Give me a few examples of putting the customer first. A customer at Kmart complains you have not provided good enough service. What would you do? If you thought a team member at Kmart was not pulling their weight, what would you do? Do you prefer to work on your own or as part of a team? What makes you the perfect candidate for this position at Kmart? Tell me about a time when you provided brilliant customer service. Tell me about a time when you had to complete lots of different tasks all at once. What skills do you already have that will make a difference to the team here at Kmart? What would you do if you saw a Kmart co-worker acting in a dishonest manner? What would you do if you didn't get on with someone in your Kmart team? Why do you want to leave your current job? We are interviewing 11 other people for this job here at Kmart. Why should we give the job to you? So the next thing to do, if you would like to download example answers to all of those questions I just mentioned, plus all the other toughest Kmart interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now, head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 21 Kmart interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. If you have any questions regarding any job interview with Kmart, please feel free to let me know the name of the job role that you're applying for in the comment section below, so I can get back to you with even more interview tips and advice. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your Kmart interview. Have a great day.